I've got some courtroom drama for you. We've got some entitled people who are tasting their own medicine in court by the judge. And you already know I've got Judge Judy in here because I love her.
He did it, and it shows in the video he did it. I'm still thinking he just is an idiot and thinks that's funny, just like the snake throwing. Why are you nodding? You said you didn't threaten her, and yet you're nodding while I said that.
Sorry.
Right? No, because see, I know what happened. He's an idiot, and he shook it at you and said something stupid. That's why he's nodding, because he lied to me before when he said he didn't do anything. I know that's what he did. He thinks it's funny. It's not funny. It's not.
No,
I got to be in therapy for 20 years unfunny, but it's not fun.
I felt like it was watching your sibling get in trouble by mom. That is the worst feeling in the world. Or when your teacher is getting mad at like your friend and you're just watching it all unfold and you're like,
do you see how you're arguing with me? That's your temperament.
That's what you say, Your Honor.
That's
your
your
opinion,
temperament.
That's your opinion, Your Honor.
That's not my opinion. That is my experience of 74 years. When a man is insulted by somebody giving him the finger or questioning his driving or questioning his judgment and doesn't blow it off and say, you know what, that guy must be crazy, but gets into a 3,000-pound car and chases a bicyclist for a half a mile, that person lacks judgment.
I know who the toxic person is here, and he was proving her point by being temperamental and arguing with everything she was saying.
Show me proof from a mechanic that says he did
You want me to
something
bring a
wrong.
mechanic here and have them tell you that?
Say what?
I said, what do you want me to do? Have brought a mechanic here and tell you that was what was wrong with it? That's what you're asking
That's
for.
what's done in every case. Oh my God, that was so priceless. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. That's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to bring me evidence of what you're saying in order to win.
I second-guessed myself there because of her laughter. I started second-guessing myself, and I was like, no. You need evidence for your case. That is exactly what you should be doing.
It isn't your wedding. Who is your partner? Just a business partner, or are you married?
Business partner.
Are you married?
No, we're not married.
Are you dating?
No.
Okay. No. There's a lot of hesitation there, so you're making me nervous. All right. So you don't. Why are you making that face?
Because they live together.
Oh, maybe I asked the wrong question.
Yeah.
Are you roommates or are you romantic?
No, we date.
You do or you do? I'm just trying to get, because I need to know the nature of the relationship between you and the witness who's about to testify. You date? Okay, all right.
I feel like this just sums up dating in 2022. Oh, are you dating? No. Oh, but you live together? Yeah. So you're roommates? No, we date. But we're not dating. But we date.
Gotta have something to show the cops when they get here.
Did the police arrest you?
No, they didn't. I was exercising my First Amendment right.
No, you can exercise your First Amendment rights, but if your conduct is disorderly, they can arrest you. Do you understand?
It wasn't just a conduct. It was.
Oh, I could actually make a case for that. If I lived in the house across the street from you and I had children in the house, young children, and you were screaming with a bullhorn profanities, I would call the police and say there's a lunatic in the front of the house who is disturbing the peace, and I have young children in the house, and the police would come and arrest you.
She really showed no mercy on this woman. Like none. It started out and I was like, okay, she's just gonna really break it down and explain the First Amendment thing to her, They're gonna be friends by the end of this. No.
Have you been watching me for a long time?
No.
Well, that was a mistake for you to elect to come here without having at least previewed what you might find.
Well, I
Do you
don't
understand?
Watch you. Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm not saying you gotta watch every episode. I'm not saying you need to be Judge Judy's biggest fan, but baloney that you have not watched her. Give me a break.
I'm her house husband. I took
what does
care
that
of
mean?
her.
What does that mean?
Well, as in housewife, that's house husband.
You don't work?
No.
Okay. Why?
Yeah. Well, she's my sugar mama.
Oh.
Yeah, she is my sugar mama. I call her that. And she responded to that.
Now we know what you meant by helping her
spend her inheritance, right?
Well, I did not spend her.
What happened with the house?
I purchased the house.
In your name?
No, I put it in both of our names because we were getting married the next day. So
Okay.
I thought. So no, both of our names.
Whose
were on-
idea was that?
Probably mutual. I mean,
Did he have any money to put down on the house?
no. It didn't seem like that big of a deal at the time
And
because
we were
he was
in
in
a
school.
relationship. It was just something natural. Okay, I mean, there's no law in the country that says that both persons have to contribute to buying a house
jeez.
together.
You are not on the same page with this whole sugar mama thing. Like, he's like, oh, I call her that. She responds to that, but she did not look happy with that statement.
Anything you want to say, Denise?
I feel kind of bad now that what I've done to him. I wasn't aware
Maya,
that
you
it
go
was
ahead
his
and sit down.
cousin. He never told me it was his cousin, so I was not sure of whom the
Well,
woman
he
was.
had no idea what you were talking about. You were accusing him of cheating with somebody. Who the heck was he supposed to say I'm cheating with when he wasn't cheating? Because he was actually telling the truth.
I'm really shocked that it was his cousin. He never told me that she was in town, and I just assumed that it was somebody else.
You drugged him, first of all, gave him sleeping pills that you have no idea how that would have affected him. You actually almost committed a battery on him because you touched him without his permission. You cut his hair off. He had no right to do that. Absolutely no right to do that. And you sit there now, a complete fool.
I'm sweating. No apologies fixing that. No.
I feel bad now.
You probably should. You should probably feel very bad.
My mother used to tell me all the time, never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. He's told you in 90 different ways that he doesn't want you. When he doesn't come home, when he doesn't talk to you, when he doesn't share like he used to, when he, that's saying, I don't want you. And that doesn't have anything to do with your value as a person. Women often, we've invested so much time and money in a guy, we just can't, we can't cut our losses and go. But it never gets better. Never beg anybody to love you. It never works.
I genuinely got so teary-eyed there. That's just really sad because I feel like so many people can think of a moment that they were in that exact situation. And it's like, oh yeah, all the signs were there that they didn't want me, but I stayed. Oh.
I would have come home if I would have known.
Keep your dogs locked in a half bathroom. You don't even give a crap about those dogs. You want to go over and tell them that they're both going to go?
Oh.
Be quiet. Okay.
Do you want to take 2 steps forward where they can't hear us having this conversation right now? Me telling you to go tell them to be quiet or they're going to be kicked out? Sure. Be quiet. Okay. Like, what? That was so unnecessary. I guess, like, she needs to interact with the security guard for there to be a point of him being on the show. But I think we know that Judge Judy could have just said it herself.
I'm not saying she acted appropriately. She didn't. She knows she didn't act appropriately.
Neither one of us did.
Absolutely correct. But she got hurt.
Ma'am, I did not hurt her.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I did not. I have a piece of paper here that never says anything about me dragging her.
Just a second. I didn't say that you pled guilty to dragging her. I said that you pled guilty to getting out of your car and pulling her hair, which you did.
No, ma'am, I felt guilty to
now I'll
leaving
see it.
the scene of an accident
No,
because this lady was all over my car.
Just listen to me. No, you pled guilty, actually, to pulling her hair. That's what you're
Well,
going to
look
show
at her
me.
hair. How would you not pull a head like that?
Oh my God. Why would you say that? Like, that is not the first thing I think of when I look at her hair. I'm like, I'm jealous. I want the volume. I want that amount of hair. But no, this lady's like, how could you not look at it? Don't you just want to pull it? No. Well, these people were definitely tasting their own medicine in court. If you guys want to see more clips like these, you know what you got to do. You just got to let a sister know so I can provide. Stay classy out there and stay sassy. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.